Today on the YY family, my grandpa's gonna take me on a trip around the entire galaxy. My grandma's gonna show me where waves come from. Ahoy, laddies! We'll be sailing through rough seas. My dad is gonna show me how a fax machine works. And I'm gonna find out how spiders spin their webs. And Uncle Micro and Uncle Scopo are gonna show me why we perspire, which is something I tend to do if I spend too much time around spiders. So, stick around! Come along with me and meet the smartest family in all the town. The YY family. Mom can make it plain to see that what goes up eventually comes down. The YY family. Come and meet the YY family. We got a lot of real know-how. Grandpa knows a lot about flying. Ask him and I'll show you now. Why do airplanes fly?
When I land, I'll tell you why.
Meanwhile, there's a dragon making some kind of a potion in a vat. The YY family. And Grandma's no stranger. She can teach you all the dangers found in that. The YY family. Max is a mechanical marvel. Why? I know a copy kind of guy. Maybe we can show you the answer now. If you want to take a look inside. Everybody's in a lather.
Rushing, wondering what's the matter.
Every person here's a cry.
Rushes to the baby side.
What's the deal? What could it be? Just on the YY family.
Hey, the questions that you have are not too serious. The animals and plants are not so mysterious, so have no fear. Everything will be made clear. Banana, Quake, and Quack are here.
This is gonna be the best salad ever.
And homegrown, Victor.
Yeah. Hey, they tossed our salad. Whoa! Look at this, Mom!
I see the spiders getting ready for lunch, too.
You mean a spider web is for catching buggy lunches?
That's right. Spiders are too small to push a shopping cart.
But how does a spider make a web?
Let's go find out. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Vanilla. So good to see you again. Wait, I'll be right down. Oh, and this must be your offspring. Hello, I'm Arachnidia. Oh, sorry. Oh, dear. I'm afraid we garden spiders are a bit nearsighted, and that makes it very difficult for us to hunt food. So, you make a web to catch your food? Yes, it's like having your lunch delivered, but you don't have to tip. Well, now I know why you build your web, but how do you build it? Well, let's build a new web and I'll show you. Oh, what's wrong with your old web? It was very fine, but then something really big and clumsy ran through it.
She's talking about you.
Oh, no, she isn't. She's talking about you.
Why,
If it weren't for spiders, your garden would be overrun with bugs. Like this one. He'll be back. They always come back. What do you need to build a web? First, special hooked claw feet to help me get around. And special silk that I spin for my spinnerets. Whoa! Look, I can use my spinnerets in many different ways. Thin thread, thick thread, and even sticky thread. And here's the perfect spot for a new web. I spin myself a drag line so I can drop out of my web when danger approaches. Ta-da! I bet your drag line helps you find your way home, too. Exactly. Now, tie these drag lines around your waists and I'll pull you up. Whoa! This bridge line is where we start. Now, I'll outline the surface area of the web. Oh! Oh! How's it going down there? Take these coils of silk. I'll lower you to the center. Now, I pull the central thread. Voila! That's French. And now we can view the spokes of the web. There! That does it! We garden spiders spin orb webs, the most beautiful webs of all. That was great! Oh, that's nothing! Watch this!
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, but don't try that at home. I am a trained professional.
How does it do this? How does it do that? Max is the one with the electronic knack. Machines are his thing, so don't go berserk. Max on the job, you'll find out how they work.
Oh, I hate collars.
It's a bow tie, not a collar. And you look very distinguished.
Why do I have to look distinguished? You're getting the award, not me.
Oh no, I've forgotten my speech.
I know. We'll fax him the speech.
What's a fax?
Come on, I'll show you. It's a way of using the telephone to send a letter.
I want to see how it works.
Okay. There. Now we're ready. We'll follow the speech. Hang on. This roller pulls the sheet of paper into the fax past the fax lamp. Because just like you, a fax can't read in the dark, so it has to light the pages.
The fax can read?
Yes, it can read everything you write or draw, but it doesn't read the way you and I do. It can only recognize dots.
What dots?
Here, look. Can you see the M?
Yeah? Oh, yeah! And look, there are the dots!
The fax counts the dots and the spaces in between the dots. Like this, white dot, black dot. And here are the optical sensors. They pick up the light that is reflected off the pages. The sensors can tell the difference between black and white by the amount of light they pick up. The information from the sensors is sent to an encoder, which turns it into binary language, the combinations of 1 and 0 that machines use to communicate with each other.
But, Grandpa can't make a speech with a bunch of 1s and 0s.
He won't have to, because the fax machine receiving our pages will decode all the 0s and 1s and print the speech.
Now it's you, Max.
This is the converter. Here, the dots read by the sensors are changed into 0s and 1s.
Distinguished, colleagues.
Well, I'm certainly glad I got dressed up for this.
Did you know my doll can tap dance? Take it away, Saigo.
Now this is the modem, the part that actually sends the fax through the telephone lines. The modem changes the 0s and 1s into electrical impulses. Come on, it's starting!
Where are we going?
To the modem of the receiving fax, where the electrical signals are turned back into 1s and 0s.
And the 1s and 0s are turned back into Grandpa's speech.
Right!
Whoa! Oh, what's all this shaking?
We're on the printer head. It's printing Grandpa's speech 1 dot at a time.
Grandpa! Grandpa! Here's your speech.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Saigo, you can stop now. I've got my speech.
Speech! We're on a roll! The crowd loves us! We can't stop now!
Oh, my speech!
Maybe next time we should fax Grandpa a new dog.
You have seen nothing like this. With these two guys you can't miss. We wonder what's inside you. These are just the guys to guide you. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. These guys are in the know. Micro and Scopo.
Hey, Victor! That's a swell sandcastle.
Ooh, you're all wet.
Of course I'm wet. I'm perspiring.
Uncle Michael! Why is Uncle Scopo perspiring?
I know. I'm perspiring because it's hot.
Yeah, but I want to know why we perspire when we're hot.
Well, Victor, perspiration helps lower our body heat. And as the sweat evaporates, it refreshes our skin. A very pleasant feeling.
Pleasant?
Yes, pleasant. I'll demonstrate. I just need the right test subject. Oh, no, Micro, not me. You're perfect. You're already perspiring.
Now you're both perspiring!
Well, naturally. We've been running and our body temperature's gone up. You see, blood flows to the skin in search of a place to cool off. Now, let's take a closer look. Quick, the gizmo. An athlete working out. Just a thing.
Micro? Scopo? Where are you?
Here, on our subject's epidermis.
Epidermis? Oof, that sounds painful.
Nah, epidermis is just another name for skin.
You see, the human body contains a lot of water. And if it weren't for our skin, all this water would flow out. And then we'd shrivel up like prunes.
Whoa, hey, oh, it's slippery here. Oh, is this sweat?
No. That's sebum, a sort of oil secreted by these little glands that you see here at the root of the hair. It's sebum that keeps our skin supple and waterproof at all times.
So, what's sweat then?
A sweat is 99% water, and the other 1% is made up of acids and body minerals.
So that's what makes people sticky and sweaty when they perspire.
Right! Now then, let's check out the skin's deepest layer, the dermis. After you, Scopo! Yeah! Victor, watch closely. Scopo has graciously volunteered to explore a sudoriferous pore, the source of sweat. Hey, it's hot! What's going on? I should have known. When we're very active, our body temperature rises. The sudoriferous glands get to work and start producing sweat. Ah! You see, as the sweat reaches the skin surface, it evaporates and cools our body. What? Speak clearly. I can't understand you.
I said, just like a shower.
Yes, a really disgusting shower. And there you have it. That's how sweating keeps your body temperature at a comfortable 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
But Uncle Micro, this athlete is losing tons of water.
He knows to drink a lot of fluids when he perspires to replace the water that he's losing.
Well, I'm not exercising, but I made sure I have a lot of fluids.
Who has all the answers about the sun and moon and stars? That would be Zygo and Magic. Who can tell us all about the atmosphere and Mars? That would be Zygo and Magic. Pick a spot in outer space, they've been all around the place. Zygo and Magic, here they come.
Right there.
What are you doing?
We're painting a portrait of the Milky Way.
What's the Milky Way?
You see that large group of stars there? They make up the Milky Way. Their light looks kind of milky. That's how the Milky Way got its name.
The Milky Way is our galaxy.
Galaxy? What's a galaxy?
Well, it's like this. We live in a house.
On a planet which orbits a star.
The sun?
Which is just one of billions of other stars, which make up our galaxy, the Milky Way.
So, like the houses around us make up our town, all the stars around us make up our galaxy.
You got it. See ya, kids.
Wait! I want to see the Milky Way!
And off we go for our guided tour of the Milky Way! Attention passengers! We are encountering some slight turbulence as we fly through a nebula.
Grandpa? Aren't we going kind of fast?
Well, we have to. The Milky Way is an awfully big place.
Hey, watch out!
Oh, my mother wanted me to be a doctor, but no, I had to go into show business.
And there's our Milky Way.
Kinda looks like a plate of spaghetti.
So it does. And just like spaghetti twirls around a fork, the galaxy spins around its center. Scientists call this a spiral galaxy. And our sun is there, near the edge of one of the arms of the spiral.
We're not in the center?
No, the center of the Milky Way is 30,000 light years from our solar system.
You're losing me, guys. What's a light year?
Well, galaxies are much too big to measure with miles, so scientists measure them with the distance light travels in 1 year.
Light travels at 186,000 miles a second, 60 seconds in a minute. So in a year, light travels...
Really, really far.
Right! Now the Earth is only 93 million miles from the sun. Only. Imagine if you were a giant and could travel from the Earth to the sun in a single step.
Yeah, I burned my foot.
He's got a point.
Yes, I suppose he does. You would have to walk for 60 years without stopping before reaching the center of the Milky Way.
All of which means we have a long drive home.
Yeah. Hey, if the galaxy is so big, how are we gonna get home?
Oh, easy. We're cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
Now, to finish our painting...
Oh, I want to help, Grandpa! Ha! Now the Milky Way is way milky!
Have you ever wondered why the salty oceans, lightning, thunder, what the earth is like down under? Why there's wind and snow and rain? Let Eartha and Basalt explain.
Victor, bath time.
Bath time! All right! Here I come!
Full deployment now! This is not a drill!
Oh, it's a tidal wave!
That was cool! Grandma, where do real waves come from?
We'll find our answer in the middle of the ocean. This will do nicely. Basalt, take us down.
Anything you say.
This isn't quite what I had in mind. Now, for waves, you need wind, which we don't seem to have at the moment. Basalt, could you oblige us with a bit of wind?
All I can say is, she's lucky this is an educational show.
Yes, that will do nicely. You see, the wind stirs up the surface of the water. A stronger wind gives us bigger waves.
Arrgh, laddies! We'd be sailing through rough seas. Hey, there's an island up ahead! Either the island is moving or we're not.
That's right. Waves just move water around. To really move a boat, you need a current. The water in waves doesn't go to the beach. In fact, the water stays pretty much in the same place.
So why does Mommy tell me to watch out for the waves when we go to the beach?
Because as the waves get near the coast, they create currents. So as we get closer to land, the water becomes shallower. The bottom of the wave is slowed down as the sea bottom rises. But the top part of the wave keeps going at the same speed. That difference in speed produces a current. And I thought this would be a nice, quiet episode. Basalt, let's go home.
How soon will we be home, Grandma?
Well, according to my calculations, about 3 months, 2 weeks, and 5 days. Unless we speed things up with a tidal wave.
A tidal wave! Oh boy! Oh boy, that sounds terrific! What's a tidal wave?
Well, it's a gigantic wave that actually has nothing to do with tides. Scientists call them tsunamis, and they're caused by earthquakes or undersea volcanoes. Hang on!
Victor's back.
And he's brought more water than ever.
Okay, I'm ready for my bath now.
Well, Victor, what did you learn today?
Oh, tons of neat stuff. I learned that spiders can make different types of thread for their webs, which they use to catch insects. It's like having your lunch delivered, but you don't have to tip. I also learned that our solar system is part of the Milky Way galaxy, which contains billions of stars.
Oh no! I've forgotten my speech!
I learned that a fax machine can be used to send letters through the telephone line. And I learned that when our bodies heat up, we produce perspiration, and that helps them cool off.
I said, just like a shower.
Sounds like a pretty big day.
It was, but I still have plenty of questions left for next time.